All right, we're live and we're back with our little design here. So let's continue on. Next up, I want to add here a pointer to the cursor. So let me just check the code. So I want the user to know that if he clicks this, this is going to be activated. Now the question is, should I hide the checkbox? Because I like those checkboxes. So the label and the input should both have, because this is a label and that is an input, should actually both have on a hover. Let me just check it really quickly. The label, there's a label and there's the input. So I'm going to go to my code. Don't need buttons, don't need this, but I need a label that when that label has a 4, attribute of, and I'm going to use here the interest rate, then the cursor, the B pointer. Okay, so they should be now working perfect. And I'm also going to add to this on a hover a different color. Actually, I could also add underline to this. So let me just check with underline. No, I don't like it. I want a different color. Let's see, I'm going to add this bluish color because this, if this is checked, the user knows that it could click it. Let's also add some transition to it. So transition. And actually I'm going to add it to everything. So on the hover and on the back. So transition all 2 seconds is in and out. And they should already give me that nice effect. Okay, that's a perfect effect. I like it. Okay, now when we click in this, then we know that we can add now interest rates. So the interest rate in order to calculate this differently, because if I would just change this to 1000 and then this to 300, let's say 3000, because this is 10,000, and then I'm going to change it to 200, and there we go. So let's change here a couple of things. Okay, let's add here Okay, I forgot to check to add the mic again. To unmute the mic. So you just watched me plap in my mouth and didn't understand anything. So let's add this again. 3000, and let's say can put aside 250, and there we go. That's much better. Oh, I like it much better this way. Let's also add down here a small tag, and then we're good to go. So let me just, so the percentage of the grid element, which is displayed here, monthly contributions. First things first, the percentage will be displayed here, and then a percentage, and then I think I don't have word wrap activated. Okay, there we go. And this little fellow should be then displayed here in a small tag. So I'm going to add here small tag, add you here, and this should now, boom, 3003 and 150. Okay, much better. Although I should add this once again to a bold tag. This would be so much easier if I would use a framework like React. But I need to do this using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in order to complete the course. Small, bold. Why aren't you reacting as I want you to react? Bam, 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 and bam. And the first one is the color, background color, and it's inherited, and it should be display flex and flex direction column or flex wrap and wrap. Perfect. Okay, so I need to fix my daughter a bit of cacao, so you guys and girls need to wait and watch an empty chair. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for waiting, and let's continue on. So, we reached the goal. If I would change this, then the goal would change. Perfect. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is one of the projects from my 10 HTML, CSS, and JavaScript projects, which will be in a course, which is going to come out as soon as I'm finished designing them, because the code is written for all of them, but you can see they're here. Oops, this is a bit zoomed in. So there are going to be 10 projects. The thumbnails are not done yet, and this is the dashboard. Oh, by the way, let me change something in the dashboard. If I'm already here, let's see the dashboard. I did want to change this to a darker background. Where's my dashboard? There's my main dashboard. Perfect. So the background color should be a dark color. Let's choose a completely dark color. Perfect. Isn't this much better? I love this dashboard. Much darker. Maybe I'm going to also add a, and just turn this around a bit. Maybe I'm going to also add a light and dark effect. And up here will also be the link to the, yeah, I could add the link to the course. Up here, check out the course. Because this is going to be a public page. It is already a public page. Let me just show you something. You can already check out the page. It is public and it is also, where's the page? There it is. Say whoop, there it is. There you go, there's the page. This is on the internet. You can say it's at Netlify. Still has the white background because I didn't change it. And if you go in here and you see all the projects, I'm still working on them. They're still in development mode. Okay, this is a investment portfolio, loan calculator with some nice diagrams. Savings goal calculator, you just saw this. And budget planner. Now I am working on these. So this is why these live streams are for you to see my thought process on designing or making UI and UX design. I think it's just pretty good a learning process for you to see someone how the thought process is made. Okay, so I'm going to wait. I want to be in here. So now all backgrounds dark. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. All backgrounds are now dark. Don't need to take care of this anymore. Oh wait, I didn't want that dark. I wanted the that one. Yeah, this is what I wanted. I'm going to change the button colors later on and also change these. Perfect. Where were we? Let's finish our savings goal calculator. So we added to this the interest rate. The interest rate is not working yet, but I'm going to take care of that. Just maybe on the live stream, maybe somewhere separate, because that's intense coding. Okay, so how does this look? Does this look okay? Why aren't you in the middle? Oh yeah, because you already have a bit of padding. Now this is also, let's make it 3,000. You'll reach your goal in 3 months. What I also wanted to add here is the reverse for this calculation. So for example, you will add your monthly contributions, and then maybe here on the right side, so this is going to go to the left side a bit. On the right side, you can then change the months. Meaning if I would change the months, then this should adapt to whatever this is. Yeah, that's kind of how this should work. I don't know, is this a good idea or not? Let's first of all activate this. So this is okay, this is okay, this is okay, and this is okay. I'm pretty happy with the design so far. By the way, if you have any kind of suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. Or you could also comment here in the live chat. Let's say some hi here. Hi. Let's give some hearts. Hearts. We. No, that was 100%. Hearts. Yay. Okay, so what should I do next? So goal amount, savings amount, interest rate. Should I take out this input? Yeah, I'm going to take it out. Actually, I don't like that input. So let's see. This is the main. This is this. So let me change the input. To be displayed as none, and then yeah, the user should recognize that this is everything that it needs to do. Click this little fellow. Okay. So now what I need to do is when the input let's grab onto that input. So next what I want to do is when this is clicked, then this is enabled. And when this is enabled, because as you can see, oh wait, first of all, I want to add a condition. So when you add your monthly contribution, only after that, because as you can see here, let's just do a refresh of the project. So as you can see here, I cannot enter anything unless I'm setting my goal. So I cannot enter the current savings that I have, cannot enter the monthly contribution that I have. They are all dependent on if the goal amount is set. So if I'm setting the goal amount, then the next step will be enabled. And then if you set your current savings, let's say 5,000, then the monthly contribution will be enabled, because until now you have 50% savings and you still need 50%. Now that 50% will be saved on a monthly contribution. Let's say we're going to contribute 250 whatever monthly, which is 2.5% from the entire amount, and you will need that will take you 20 months in order to reach your goal. But if this would gather interest, then it will. I was just thinking on something else. So if I enter the monthly contribution only then, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to gray this out. Check this out. I'm going to make this point. I'm going to make this color and gray it out. Okay. Now, if I'm hovering over it, it is enabling. Let me just think about it. So in order to activate the interest rate, two things need to happen. First of all, the monthly contribution needs to be set. And then second of all, the interest rate needs to be clicked. So it needs to be activated. Only then this input field will be active. So what I need to do is come to my service plan. Yeah, and down here, I'm going to activate or enable wait. I have an idea. We'll be rich. So I'm not going to not going to work on the input, but I'm going to change this little fellow. That's even better. I'm not going to tell you what I'm changing here. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to take care of the label. So let's grab on here. Const. And label. Okay, I'm going to grab on the create selector now. Why do I have too many things here? Wait, what? Okay, let's also console log it. Let me test this out. There we go. So I grabbed onto the label. And now the label will be, so what will the label be? I'm going to set this as disabled. User select none. Exactly. So if I come here, damn it, why are you still working? Style user select none. Huh, that's interesting. This should work. Yo. Hmm. Okay. Now it's working. It was actually the other one. Ha! Didn't use this for a long time. Okay, so I cannot click the label anymore. Meaning that I cannot activate this anymore. Now I'm going to change this, but enable it when I'm finished with the other thing. So user, then you, and now, wait. Let's try this again. Now it should, yeah. And now it's working. Okay, so only if all three of them are completed, I can select the label. And now I can, after selecting the label, I can also add interest rate. I do not need to add an interest rate, but only if the monthly contribution is inputted, then I can add a interest rate to it. Perfect. So what I need to do now is take this interest rate into consideration and then end. If something changes here, then we will recalculate the monthly contribution. So let's see. Oops, 250, let's say, and now I can click this, and now I could add here, say, an interest rate of 10%, and this didn't work. I just want to monitor this. Okay, so why didn't this work? When I'm changing this one, what would be the best method to do this? I need to think about this a bit. Nevertheless, I'm going to work on this. So this is still, let's just alert. Interest rate is not implemented yet. So let's do this, then here something, and then I'm going to click here, and if I add this, then interest rate is not implemented yet. Okay, so I'm going to leave it this way. But the design is okay, but the output of the interest rate should be added here, or maybe down here to an even larger. Okay. So I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm pretty much done with the design, I think. I'm going to think about the implementation process of the interest rate and then work on the design further on, because I want first, I'm always working on the functionality first of all, and then on the design. For me as a web developer, it's the most important thing to it should function first of all, and then we're going to work on how it looks and how the user feels when he's working with it, because I can still change things after it's actually working. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to make this a series on designing all of the application that you saw, and also telling you what my thought process is. So if you enjoyed this, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and catch you next time. Bye bye.